Hey, hi, and happy Tuesday. I hope you had a good day. I hope you've done anything. And if you've done anything, you've done more than me already. So there's that. The slump has continued. I don't know why, but I just feel so low. And I think that's the best way for me to describe it right now. I'm unmotivated. I'm unexcited. Hate to say it, but I'm a little unhappy. Ooh, it could be an additive factor from I had a pack of claws last night, which wasn't the smartest decision. Usually that does not leave me in a bummed out feeling. I'm tired of trying and hoping that everything's just going to fall into place, which it very well might. And you've been telling yourself that for years. And if anything, not even possible in the moment you think, man, things have gotten actually worse. That's the one thing I miss about being a kid. I think it was really easy. It was easy to get good grades in school. It was easy to show up and be lauded for your ability to do what you're told. And I want to do what I'm told now, but without a job, no one's telling me shit to do. So I don't even know. I'm just getting worse. I feel my brain getting smaller. Less so in recent weeks, as it's been fun to stretch it and do some work on learning how to do this type of stuff. However, man, I don't know. I'm just tired. I think another thing that has really drained me is I've been putting a lot of effort into social outings to go make friends or hopefully make friends, and it has not paid off in the slightest as of now, which is just A, out of the ordinary, and B, daunting. It makes me not want to put the effort in. I had been going to things about 3 to 4 nights a week. And in the past week, I've just done nothing. I really just haven't left the apartment. Not that I don't want to. I want to see people, but when it's failed every single time, and I leave, and I leave, I come back, I'm more tired from putting on that social front. And at the end of the day, I still don't have anyone that's trying to hang out with me in a literal pure friendship way. I'm happy with my apartment. It has some decent people watching, at least from my perspective on my floor. But even that's gotten tiring. I basically know my complex at this point, or at least this part of it. There might be some other people that are living the recluse lifestyle that I haven't gotten to meet from my third party perspective yet. But, oh man, who even knows? Like, what are we doing? I went to the thrift store yesterday in an attempt to revitalize and get into the swing of things again, which I talked about briefly, but they failed. I mean, I did get a bobblehead statue of Terry Lacona, which I don't really know Terry or who Mr. Lacona is, so apologies if I should be aware, but I guess he started Austin City Limits, which I was yet to be at because it was happening the first week I moved here. Yeah, I saw this little bobblehead of him at the store. Pretty decent quality too, so that's sitting on my desk. I might throw a little picture or video up of him. Stupid random things like that have started to make my apartment feel semi-homey, finally. Yeah, I will put a little asterisk next to that and acknowledge that most of that hominess is in one specific corner because it's hard to make a 20 square foot room, not 20 square foot, that's pretty small, like a 200 square foot room, aka my living room, feel homey when it's just a carpet. I do have a picture up. I have 2 pictures up actually, but I don't go in there beyond walking through it to go to my desk and my door to leave. Regardless, there's a bunch of random rambling. I'm sorry for talking your ear off over pretty non-interesting things. I know a lot of people feel worse and get that little bit of seasonal depression as the time goes on. It's crazy to me that there's really not a good fix, and I don't even know if it's seasonal depression for me or more of just acknowledgement of, man, I don't love my life, at least the day-to-day version of it. From a generalized perspective, I guess it's fine. It's served me well. I'm here, I'm alive, I'm kicking. I don't want to go back and be a child again, but I would like to go back and make a few key different decisions. I would change my college degree. I'd buy Bitcoin in 2013. Hell, I'd be buying it in 2016, 17, 18. You can't go back in time, unfortunately. You can't acknowledge that you're still in control of your time. Every day you get ready to go to bed is a very nice time to redirect yourself into where you want to go towards tomorrow. However, for me, my tomorrow doesn't seem to be planned at all. I don't know what to do. Honestly, like, I just got to get a job at a little retail store. Could meet some good friends and stuff. I just feel like I'm so far past that, and I should be so much further past that. I'm obviously not. It's like almost like just calling it quits. Not that doing nothing is not being a quitter, but it's like hard for me to accept that my life is so much, I'm in such a different spot than I thought I would ever be. I know there's a lot of people out there that can relate to that for a lot of different reasons. It's frustrating. I know you agree if you've been there. Life can be a little humiliating sometimes, but everyone has their humiliation moments, whether it's your friend that didn't make it into a school they wanted, or they had to, something happened to their health, or other type of family and life drama. Everyone goes through stuff where they look at it and think, man, everyone's looking at me and just embarrassed or ashamed or mocking me for not being in the place that I thought I was going to be at by now. But in reality, they don't even know where you thought you were going to be. They're not thinking about you. They're thinking the exact same thing about them. It doesn't negate the fact that you still have to live your own life and be in control of your day-to-day. That you still have to be the one who has to live your own story. And when your story is so far from anything you could have ever, trust me, far from anything you've ever wanted, makes it easy to be a little recluse, bringing it back. I don't know, I really hope that everyone listening to this, and anyone just in general, who accomplishes what they want to accomplish, I hope they find satisfaction in their day-to-day. I guess my main takeaway from this is that, very obviously, life does not go according to our own plans. No matter how much you force or desperately try to make those plans happen, you will always need to adjust them for the realities, which are always unexpected. And I need to do that. I need to think about that more often. And most importantly, I need to adjust greatly, because I want to do great things. And we will, if I make it happen. Half the battle in life is not giving up, even after days, weeks, months, years of feeling like you're foolish for not giving up. And I guess finally, people will find you foolish for doing anything, even if it's not something you've done. They'll just imagine you did it, and bam, you're nothing to them. So, truly nothing matters beyond what you do with your own time and finding satisfaction in and of that, or in and of itself. So I'll leave it at that. Anyways, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a great Tuesday. If you didn't, well, we got Wednesday tomorrow, so have a good night.